It's time for another Out of Bounds Rewind with Bo Bounds on ESPN 105.9, The Zone.
So let me ask, do you know who Jimmy Lake is?
I don't.
Jimmy Lake is the defensive coordinator, was a defensive coordinator at the University of Washington. And when you watched how the University of Washington would play Washington State, they were superior up front. They rushed 3 and 4, dropped 7 and 8, rarely gotten man-to-man, were able to disrupt disrupt Washington State up front, all right? And then there were no one-on-one matchups to win. What did that look like the other night against Arkansas?
Exactly like that, what Barry Odom did.
The exact same thing. And the week before, LSU, in conventional wisdom, would tell you, okay, we got personnel that can match up, play man-to-man. Maybe not the whole game, and we found out that's true as well. They got beat up front. They couldn't run the ball, and there were none of those plays that Mike Leach was referencing with KJ Costello to say, hey, listen, man, they're not all going to be home runs. They're not all going to be bombs away. If people decide to give us space, we got to take advantage of the space underneath and be methodical in what we do. Doesn't necessarily mean that we're automatically going to win the game if we take that approach, but what it does mean is you're going to limit your turnovers and you're going to limit your mistakes. And what's he have, seven interceptions in 2 weeks?
Yes.
Well, if you throw the ball
Or
59,
fumbles.
60, 65 times a game, you're going to up your percentages of turning the ball over unless you're careful with the football. My concern, and I texted you about this weekend, is if they get into a position where there's really no semblance of a run game and people continue to rush 4, rush 3, drop 7, drop 8, and they can't protect the quarterback, then they're going to become so one-dimensional so fast, it's going to be hard to get around that.
Don't miss one moment of the Out of Bounds Show with Bo Bounds. Weekdays, 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. on ESPN 105.9, The Zone.